Here's Blair's kick inside the box and the header, and it's a goal, and it's Bygrave. His 8th goal of the season. A tough one. Bygrave rose highest and made good connection.
Gets back into the chase. Robinson off his line. Can he finish? Gets across the line. Atkinson breaks the deadlock for Cavalier. In the most cheekiest fashion you've ever seen before. Not the prettiest, but he'll take it. Cavalier. They'll take the lead in this encounter here.
Molynes United will be extremely disappointed.
So the Jamaica Premier League is back and back in full fashion. Unfortunately, I did a preview for the games them over the weekend. They never play. But guess what? The games them for this game week 28, we'll definitely do a preview for it. And this is a preview. Well, you're watching it right now. Here we go. I'm gonna try my best to not let this video go over 15 minutes. I don't want it past 15 minutes. I want it in the region of 10, 12 minutes, you know? So I'm gonna run through the results, run through the previous results, do the preview, to keep it as short and as sweet as possible. Short and sweet as possible. So big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. The intro is already too long. Big up on yourself. So first match I'll touch on. First match I'll touch on is Vere Phoenix versus Molynes. Molynes versus Vere Phoenix. And this game will be played at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Now, Molynes in 11th position, Vere Phoenix in 13th position. And to be fair, this is a big opportunity for Vere Phoenix to get 3 points. This is a huge opportunity for them to get 3 points. And I'm telling you, if they make this opportunity slip out of them hand, that's just down to them. That's strictly down to them. All right, so Molynes is in 11th position. Vere Phoenix is in 13th position. Molynes with 19 points. And Molynes with 23 points. Vere Phoenix with 19 points. No, the 19 points there with a win would carry them to 22. Still I'll keep them at 13th position, but I'll draw them a little bit closer to Chapelton Maroons. And you don't know, so Chapelton Maroons, we'll be discussing the game what Chapelton Maroons have coming up. But as it stands, these are two teams who have conceded quite a few goals. As it stands, both teams have conceded so far this season 50 plus goals. Vere Phoenix 52, Molynes 50. It's just that Molynes is scoring a little bit more goal than Vere Phoenix. Unfortunately, Molynes will be without one of their key players in Devonny Davis, Messi. Also, Vere will be also without one of the key players in Denzel McKenzie and also Robina Garden. So it's not looking too great where that is concerned. But definitely. Last matchup. Let me just have a look at the last matchup. Let me see if we can find the head-to-head detail. Head-to-head. Why not come up? Good. So last matchup between these two teams. Vere undefeated Molynes. 3-1. I think that game played over. The Sabina. Yeah, that game played over Sabina. But on the return leg, Vere got a thrashing from Molynes. 5-0. This is the opportunity. This is a time where Vere Phoenix can say, you know what? Let me take over the mantle. But so far, it's 1-1. It is 1-1 in favor of both teams. I think I'm going to predict this game and done 2-2. I think that's ideally both teams, they will find goal. These two teams will find goal. But it's more so because defensively, they are not necessarily the best. And I think that's the reason why I would have put it said they will find goal. So I'm going to say 2-2 for this game. Next up, this game will play on Wednesday. I'm going to move to Thursday now. On Thursday, we have the other 5 games. Now, one game won't be played. That game, that's the game with Cavalier. That game will not be played. So we'll see that one go. Next game we have on the agenda, it is Waterhouse versus Mount Pleasant. This game will play at Draxall. This is going to be a huge game. Waterhouse coming off a big win versus Portmore United, finding back some form, finding back something, but this game will be problematic. Now, games between Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant are they were normally close, other than the last game when Mount Pleasant really thrashed Waterhouse 3-0. And that in itself was probably a game of Waterhouse definitely just want to get it out of their mind. But this game coming up, I do think I'm going to go a little bit in favor of Mount Pleasant. I expect it to be a close game. So I'm going to go maybe because Mount Pleasant is at home, so most things will favor them. Last 5 outing, Mount Pleasant has won way more. I think Waterhouse only managed to get a draw, 2 draw, and they lost 3 times. So everything is pointing in favor of Waterhouse. So I'm going to go, I'm in favor of Mount Pleasant. My apologies. I'm going to go Mount Pleasant 2-1. Waterhouse do have the capacity or the ability to score a goal. I can just not. I will never write off Waterhouse where goals are concerned. They will always find goals, and they do have goal scorers. Next up on the agenda is Molynes versus Tivoli Garden. This should be quite an interesting game. Now, both teams, even though Tivoli technically always have to get the better of Molynes. Now, Molynes kind of find back a little bit of playing form, not outcome or scoreline form, but then kind of play a little bit better. I just think that the free flow and goal scoring Tivoli right now, Tivoli tend to score goal. Almost every game Tivoli play, them must score. Almost every game Tivoli play, they are scoring. So as it stands right now, I'm expecting Tivoli to still score this one. I'm expecting a rigid defensive performance from Molynes. I most definitely have to go with a Tivoli win here. Last time Tivoli play Molynes, Tivoli thrashed Molynes 5-1. I still think I'm going to go in favor of Tivoli here. Game will be played at Effortville. That's down at Molynes. They're very good down there. But I do think that Tivoli will find a goal. So I'm maybe looking at, like, I'm not sure Molynes will find a goal from. So I'm maybe looking at a 1-0, 2-0 in favor of Tivoli. Next game we have on the agenda is Montego Bay United versus Harbourview. Now, this one is quite interesting. Cashinal, one of the toughest places to go. Really, really tough place to go. And we would have seen that versus Mount Pleasant. We saw that versus Mount Pleasant. And Mount Pleasant, in some aspect of the game, I think most persons would say that Mount Pleasant would have won the game if the game maybe say that 11v level. But you can ask yourself, is that so though? Is that really so? Would it really? Could be. We don't know. That is football. that is football. But Montego Bay in 3rd position and Harbourview in 10th position. Harbourview playing a lot better so far. Yes, they're looking better, but as it stands right at this moment, I do believe that the playing against Moby right now could be a little bit of a stretch for Harbourview. Even though this season Harbourview did get a good result versus Moby, but I most definitely have to go with Montego Bay for this one. I think Montego Bay would have been disappointed not to get all 3 points from Mount Pleasant. I think I'm going to go to Moby for this one. And the form that Moby is in right now, they're playing good. They're doing some good stuff. They're on fire right now. So I'm going to go in favor of Montego Bay. I'm going to say Montego Bay 2-1. I will go with Montego Bay 2-1. So a little bit too early for Harbourview despite the resurgence from Harbourview. Still expect Harbourview to put up a good fight though, based on what was seen so far this season. Next up, we have Racing versus Dunbeholden, Portmore Derby. This game will be played at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. This is actually the opener for the Arnett game. And I do believe that this definitely should be a high-scoring game. Yeah. Anyways, so this is not Dunbeholden at Dunbeholden, unfortunately. Dunbeholden at Dunbeholden. Right home, I'm going to say, no, so I'll give it to Dunbeholden. But this is not Dunbeholden at Dunbeholden. This is Dunbeholden away from home. So for this one, I'm going to go in favor of Racing. And I do think that it's 3 points that Racing can get since the return of Markovic Brown, the captain for our Racing. They haven't lost a game as yet. They are looking really, really good, really, really solid defensively. And expectations are that Renal Lebig should return in the next week or so. So they are looking good. I do think Dunbeholden, they are playing quite good so far this season. In the last couple of games, they have done really well. Drew with Molynes, they defeated Molynes, they defeated Waterhouse, they drew with Portmore, they defeated Montego Bay. So in recent time, they are most definitely finding some really good form. And that form that Dunbeholden is in right now. I know make me feel like say, you know what? I'm gonna give Dunbeholden the edge. I think I'm going to give Dunbeholden the edge. I think they're in really good form right at this present moment. So I'm gonna give Dunbeholden the edge. And I think they're they are the second most informed team in the league right now. So I'm gonna give Dunbeholden. I'm gonna say probably they might fight hard now. Most of Dunbeholden best results is at Dunbeholden, you know. You know, I go. I have to draw. I go say Dunbeholden 2, no, Dunbeholden 1, Racing 1. That I think a draw is most definitely a fair result as it stands right now. I think a draw is a fair result. They're in really good form. Last 5 games they have played, they defeated Umberland 3-2. They defeated Molynes 1-0. They defeated Waterhouse 1-0. They drew Portmore 0-0. And they defeated Montego 2-0. So they are in immaculate form right at this present moment. But most of the positive or the better results that they've gotten were at home, except the Molynes result. The Molynes results is the only traveling result that they have gotten in a long while. Most of the time, the last 6 games they have played actually, they only draw 1. But as me say, them upon a really good form right now. Even weekend, I never think that I don't believe that the break weekend would have kind of thrown them off of the momentum because they need to play them games. They might win, them confident, they're on the high. I think I'm going to go for a draw for this game. I think these are 2 teams who are very, very confident, or who much so are on a high. So I'm going to go Racing. So I'm going to go say 2-2. 2-2 is a good result. Both teams are concede though. Both teams concede, both teams scoring. So I'm going to go 2-2. Final game of the match day, it is Chapelton Maroon versus Arnett Garden. Now, Chapelton Maroon held on to a 1-0 versus Cavalier for a good time period. Unfortunately, they just could not see it over the line. I think more so this is not the best game for Chapelton Maroon right now. They're in a bad patch. I don't think they wanted to play one of the top teams. I don't think they want to play one of the teams that more go so hard. And I have to say I'm going to go for Arnett Garden. Arnett Garden who's in a real good form right now. Very, very good form. Scoring goals for fun. Last 6 games, 5 wins, 1 draw. And well, technically lost the game. That's the game versus Portmore United. And they lost that by technicalities. But I do think that the meetings between Chapelton Maroon and Arnett Garden, all 2 games they have played for so far this season has ended 1-1. But I do believe that this time around, Arnett Garden will get the job done. I do think that Chapelton, in some sense, probably an Arnett Garden bogey team. But this time, I'm going to say probably Arnett Garden 2, Chapelton 1. No, I'm happy. I'm happy again, people. So that would conclude all the games. Basically, the preview for the video, or for the games, that would conclude everything. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy because the Premier League is back. The issue with the referee has now been solved, as I did a video earlier to release that. So we get that out of the way. Football is back. Hopefully get some good football over this 2-day period for game week 28. I'm expecting some good football. So let's see how this one materialize. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We are out. God bless. Boom. And I mean, outside.